days to clear.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You put a lens in, right?
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you're okay, right? You
Yeah.
never done it?
No, no, no.
Well, color gets really vivid. I remember everything was like a sepia pictures, with kind of yellow film on it.
Yeah.
After the surgery,
Everything's clear.
clear,
Yeah.
white is beautiful.
Hmm.
So I see Philip passed away.
Yeah, Phil, yeah.
Wow.
A month ago.
Was he ill?
Uh, During the pandemic, he got diagnosed with cancer, but that's not what uh, he died of. He had an aneurysm,
Really?
and he went pretty quick. That's you know, we just found out about a week ago. Says yeah,
I thought he had I thought
he was in remission.
being treated for
Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, so it's yeah, was it okay? We'll line up. Okay. All right, ready? We'll bow in. Up. Salute. Okay. Feet shoulder width. Hands up. Turning. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Center. To the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Center. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. To your left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. 2, 3. To your left. 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. 2, 3. To your left. 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands and waist. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Cross. Knees. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Okay. Neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Circular movements now. Reverse. And center. Okay, hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, spread your feet. Turning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, stretch it out. Switch. 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 Straighten the front knee. Switch. 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 Sana. Okay, shake it out. Hands up. Pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands at waist. Shoulder roll. Reverse. And Sana. Okay, press, release, exhale, inhale. And stop. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Wrists. Reverse. Okay, palms down. Bigger circle. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Side to sides. Okay, we're going to pick up right leg. Okay, insert the needle. Switch. And center. Okay. Leg swing. Switch. Okay, center. Go to the side. And center. Switch. Okay, shake it out. Hands up. Pull in, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, silk grilling. Switch. Okay, center. Open and close. Switch. Okay, Sana. Preparation. Okay, lower hoop. Shoulder height. Okay, elbows down. Lower, palms down. Lift up, extend. Fingertips down. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, diagonal flying. Okay, switch. Okay, cloud hands. Okay, Sana. Carry tiger to the mountain. Infinity sign. Form the fists. Okay, palms together. Strum the lute. Turn, draw the bow. Okay, fan to the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, palms down, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, face this way. Okay, right side, grasp the sparrow's tail. Turn. Left side, grasp the sparrow's tail. So we're just going to do a bunch of postures. Turn. Right side, switch your hands. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Turn. Grasp the sparrow's tail, left side. Turn. Brush knee, left side. Turn. Brush knee, right side. Switch again. Left side, brush knee. Right side, brush knee. Turn. Jade Lady work shuttle. Turn. Jade Lady work shuttle. Turn. Jade Lady work shuttle, right side. Switch again. Jade Lady work shuttle. Turn. Stroke down, parry and punch. Turn. Fist under elbow. Turn. Parry and punch. Turn. Fist under elbow. Turn. Parry and punch. Turn. Strum the lute. Turn. Parry and punch. Turn. Strum the lute. Turn. Parry and punch. Turn. Fan through the back to the middle. Full stroke down, parry and punch. Fan to the back again. Turn. Fan to the back. Turn, stroke down. Parry and punch. Turn diagonal flying. Sit back, insert needle. Fan to the back. Turn. Parry and punch. Turn. Diagonal flying. Square the body, insert the needle. Fan to the back. Turn. Parry and punch. Single whip. Hold the ball. Reverse the ball. Right side diagonal flying. Single whip. Hold the ball. Right side diagonal flying. Hook your wrists. Single whip. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Hook your wrists. Hold the ball. Reverse. 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 Close. Okay, deep breathing. Okay, so let's go through the form facing this way to start. Grass the sparrow's tail is there. Then we'll have the mirrors kind of tracking us. Okay, ready? So you can stay, Valentina, yeah. You can jump in the middle there. Okay, ready? Preparation. Step up. Press forward. Sit back, turn the corner. Step up right side. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball. Shift. Step up. Raise the hand. Bend. Stork flaps wings. Okay, turn, toe heel pivot. Brush knee 4 times. Strum the lute. Close the door. Form the fists. Divert, block, punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Neutral position, fist under elbow. Repulse the monkey. Neutral position, left side first 3 times, backwards. Neutral position, right side hold the ball, diagonal flying. Sit back, insert the needle, fan to the back. turn, stroke down, parry and punch, step forward and punch, sit back, divert, block and punch, cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain, carry tiger to the mountain, forward position, okay, square the feet, cross your arms, raise your left hand, bend from the waist, stork flaps wings, turn, left side grasp the sparrow's tail, hook your wrists, left side single whip, hold the ball, reverse, diagonal flying, sit back, stroke down, part the horse's mane, step up, stroke down, part the horse's mane, cross corner, Jade Lady work shuttle, cross corner, Jade Lady work shuttle, turn back to the side, street side, single whip, cloud hands, single whip, hold the ball, diagonal flying, right side, close the form, okay, deep breathing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Okay, we'll face the front again. Okay, so we'll run through it again one time facing the normal way. So just just apply the same techniques that we're working on. Just your postures actually can face anywhere because it starts from here and it goes into this. Depends whether it's right or left side. So before we do that, let's just do the Jade Lady work shuttle hand movements. So we start on the left and we go to horizontal. You go back to vertical, then you turn 45 degrees. You lift the hand to high position and you turn to the front. On the right side, it's vertical, horizontal, vertical, turn 45 degrees, lift a little bit higher to get the elbow in the position so that it can start to lift and turn. And then you project out with the pushing of the opposite hand. If we go back to center by going back to neutral or the strum the lute position, we go forward, we sink the elbow, turn the shoulders, and push. We drop this hand and switch sides. Horizontal, vertical, turn, and this actually goes to the front. So it's increments of 45 degrees. Now because we're stepping, we're in that corner, so then you reference that side. When we step and we're in that corner, then you reference that side or that side, right? So when we're like this, now we're going to turn first. Now we're in the corner. Now we turn back to the front. So this is the correct direction. When we go into the center position, and we turn to the corner and we find vertical, then we unwind the body and go back to that corner. So that's right-left or left-right motions. So that's your turning. Horizontal movements determine the direction of your movement by your elbow. If I switch to this side and I go to horizontal, I'm turning in the direction of the elbow. As I go to neutral, I turn back to my center, and then you finish the movement. If I turn, and I turn again, and I turn again, and I turn again, you're going to find yourself just moving horizontally, right and left. You see? So when you move right to left, that dictates your direction of movement. But what ends up happening is, because we're driving the movement from the vertical spine, then the arm movements become much more gentle, because all you're doing is recreating a position. But when you're first learning it, it's very physical. You set up your hand, you go to horizontal, you set up your hand, and you go to upper position. Then it becomes isolated, becomes physical. The physical movement is just, well, I'm going to move this arm. But actually, when you start to evolve, your body work, the torso, starts to pick up the dimension of change right and left. Then the forward and back becomes the legs. So we're in neutral position. What do? We go to this corner. So we turn to this corner and we cross. And the hands merge as a relationship, because when I move 1, 2, 1, 2, I get to walk into that corner. One hand, one leg, one hand, one leg, right? So if I turn 1, 2, all we did was the same strum the lute movement that we do in the fundamental, and we walk. Then we shift and we walk. 1, 2. So the hands and feet build a coordination, and you end up in that forward leg position. So once you end up in the forward leg position, we go forward, back to the front, and back to the corner. We sit back. Now we turn, looking to this corner, and we bring our foot across with the hand, and then comes up. Then you go forward, turn towards your center, but it's going to your left because we end up on the right. Right? So we move left to move right. We move left, right, forward, back, right, left, back, turn, left, right, forward, left, right. So that's integration, where the hands and legs start to become a relationship, where the upper body and the lower body start to become a relationship as a, maybe sometimes it's cross-lateral relationships, sometimes it's the same side. But as you build that sort of the linkage from one side to the other, your body will start to pick up the right and left. And then it starts to turn, and it starts to turn. So we're doing that already in the form, just that the body doesn't recognize it when we start to string it together. For instance, grasp the sparrow's tail, when we push here, we're actually turning to the left. But you look at it as a frontal movement. When we stroke down and go backwards and forwards, and then we start to sit back and turn, that movement now becomes compatible with direction, and we go into the single whip position. Now, because we're stepping that way, the hand goes in that direction. But then we reset the center and both hands are 45 degrees. See? So as our body picks up on the direction or the planes of movement, the angular position, then it starts to become more defined. It becomes accuracy of motion and consistency, right? So that's really what we're doing, is building, you can call it spatial awareness, proprioception. All of this stuff is really joint angle, position, and the corners. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You turn it. This hand is directed to a point out further where this really meets the triangle position. Now if you look at the position and I direct it toward the front, the triangle position, this hand will be in front of the shoulder, that alignment. This hand is going to be about where your solar plexus, with the index finger in the vertical position. This area called the tiger's mouth is facing direct to the front. And this index finger, your nose, and your knee will form one line. So that's your alignment of the body. So the point that you're pushing is projected toward a point ahead of you as the imaginary point. So your target point, once it's directed there, so if your elbow is out, it's not going to go there. So the elbow has to be down. If the elbow is down, you have your index finger in a vertical position. If the elbow is out, you can see that your hand is starting to twist and turn, going to horizontal. When you're in a horizontal position, then you can use reference points as your index finger becomes horizontal or vertical. Then it kind of gives you an idea of where the hands are going. So the alignment of the elbow in horizontal or vertical really is a direction of force. But when the elbow is out, it becomes right and left. When the elbow is down, it comes forward and back. So the vertical elbow defines direction. Like in Strum the Lute, vertical elbow, we're going right to left. But in this instance, because this is going right to left in the vertical position, it becomes defining the direction of movement with the edges of your arm. When you're in this position, the direction of movement is defined by the palm. When we're in this position, this is still on the oblique. See, this is slanted 45 degrees. This is vertical. This is 45 degrees. If I turn my hand to here, by rotating my forearm, I find the triangular position. But this is your forearm position. So when I turn like this and go back to center, the direction of that ended up to here. Now the palm is up and it goes forward as a projection of that movement. Nose, fingertip, and your center. You get to here and you turn the forearms to turn the palms out and you close the door. And then you sink your elbows and your knees. See? So direction of movement is dictated by whether it's the fingertip, the palm, elbow down, elbow out. Those are directions. So the compatible direction, if I'm turning like this, brush knee, vertical, horizontal, turn, vertical, turn, horizontal, push. See, if you look at your index finger, it would be vertical. If it's vertical, your elbow's in the correct position. When you go back, that's a partial folding of the elbow. Parallel. 45 degrees. Palm out. That becomes single whip. So those are combination is of 45 degrees. 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Thighs, 45 degrees. Feet, 45 degrees. But, that's a lot of things to be thinking about when you go into the form, so you really can't. This is just guidelines, so when you do your form and you're looking to develop accuracy of position, your body has to go through the process of defining those directions until it picks it up as muscle memory. Once it picks up muscle memory, then when you're moving, your body will start to target those positions, and it knows because the eyes and the hands are actually working together, hand-eye coordination. So when you move, you're gazing, so your eyes are actually working too. So it's really covers everything that we do, but we don't understand it in the beginning. So I go over these things so that you kind of pick up information, but it doesn't happen right away. You're just storing it, and then that information starts to go through your movements, and then gets programmed. So, okay, so let's go through the sequence, the short form, then we'll go to the long form, right? Ready? Preparation. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Step up. Raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Turn. Brush knee 4 times. Strum the lute. Close the door. Form the fist. Punch. Divert, block, and punch. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Fist under elbow. Repulse the monkey. Diagonal flying. Insert the needle. Fan through the back. Parry and punch. Step forward, form the fist and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Palms down, carry tiger to the mountain. Transition to the corner. Cross the arms, raise the left hand. Bend from the waist. Stork flaps wings. Turn, toe heel position. Left side grasp the sparrow's tail. Left side single whip. Hold the ball. Reverse the ball. Neutral position, stroke down. Part the horse's mane. Step up. Stroke down. Part the horse's mane. Cross corner. Jade Lady work shuttle. Cross corner. Jade Lady work shuttle. Drop your elbow, hook your wrist. Set up just like after grasp the sparrow's tail, the single whip. Cloud hands. Just steer your feet into the corners. The hands know from doing the drills. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Close the form. Deep breathing. So when we go through the form and I call out the names, you just draw off of what you already know. So you do build, this intelligence that as soon as you say, okay, strum the lute, you know what that is. Part the horse's mane, you know what that is. So it's just happens as an intent. You think of it and then it just goes. Think of it just goes because the motions are in your body. And then as you progress, it gets more and more relaxed. You're using more of the correct strength. The direction movement becomes, much more gentle because you're integrating the body and it's not as isolated. Isolated movements are working kind of, by itself, and it's just doing a motion that you think it's just in the hands, but actually to go from here to there, it's really in the body. So in the beginning, even though we know that, the body's not cooperating because it doesn't know to shift, doesn't know that the knees have to work with the arms. But at this point, you know the postures, you just have to, go insert that into where the form shows up. So let's go to this position. We'll go from here. This is after the cloud hands. We're going to go right to the long form, and we're going to do the kicks. And continue from here, right? 1, 2, 3. Flip, fold, toe kick. That's an instep kick. Fold, kick. This time we're going to cross behind. Put your right hand on top. Fold your elbows. Heel kick. And then we know from the exercises, brush knee, right side push. Go to the left side, brush knee. Yeah, just draw off of, your movements and whoever's in front of you. Then just go into the back. And then we're going to step up one more time to planting punch. Now we're going to turn, parry and punch. Then we step up, high pat the horse. This time we're going to lift and cross behind. This is going to beat the tiger. just like Jade Lady works Shuttle. Same structures. Now we clench the fists and turn toward the front. We have lower hoop, cross the forearms, lift the elbows, heel kick right, 2 punches to the air, big hoop, big circle. Cross the arms, flip it over, fold the hands, parting leg. Now the front leg crosses over, and we just kind of pivot and pivot all the way around, and then flip the hands over. Cross the arms, parting leg, parry and punch, form the fists, and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms. Leopard and tiger springs the mountain. Carry tiger to the mountain. So we go to the corner. This is to the corner. Then we cross the arms. Then we turn to the corner for the oblique brush knee push. Sit back. Forward. And this is going actually to the oblique brush knee push left. Sorry, right side grasp the sparrow's tail to the oblique single whip, and that's going to be in the back corner. So you follow Joe. It's the guy in green. Okay, now we're going to turn all the way around. Fist under elbow. To repulse the monkey. This time we go to neutral, lower hoop, cross the legs, raise the hand and open the stance. Hold the ball, diagonal flying, step up, press forward, raise the hand. Bend from the waist, stork flaps wings. Turn, brush knee 1 time. Insert the needle. Fan to the back. Turn, stroke down, parry and punch. Okay, step up and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Step up again to grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Okay, then we're going to do downward posture this time. Cover. Snake 6 out tongue. Up and down. Pull down. Press down. So we have a press and a vertical hand. So this is like this. Kick. Jade Lady work Shuttle. Oh, I mean a golden cockerel. Neutral position and repulse the monkey. So this is the same repulse the monkey. And here's carry tiger to mount with the twist step. Open the stance again. cross. Okay, hold the ball. Diagonal flying, step up, raise the hand, bend from the waist, stork flaps wings. Okay, brush knee one time again. Insert the needle, fan through the back, turn, stroke down, parry and punch, step up, form the fist and punch. Step up, grasp the sparrow's tail. Okay, we just jumped ahead a little bit. Okay, now we're in single whip again, okay? So this time we're going to go to palm strikes face. And then a parry and punch. Well, actually this would be a single lotus kick, but it's similar in transition. Single lotus kick, hit the knee. Yeah. And then go to the left side, brush knee and push. Go forward, punch down the crotch. Step up to grasp the sparrow's tail. See if you can move back a little. Yeah. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrist. We're going to do a second downward posture. So we're here. Turn. So downward posture is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Step up to 7-star. Okay, we retreat. Pivot to make a 180-degree turn. Drop your right hand. Hook your left arm. Step up. Palm strikes face. Turn. Double lotus. Draw bow to shoot tiger. This is setting up again for palm strikes face. Parry and punch. Step up for high pat the horse. And we spread the hands, and we step up to the right side, grasp the sparrow's tail. Then we go to single whip. And it's closing the form now. So we hold. Okay. So the only thing we didn't do is the Jade Lady work shuttles with the pot horses. So pot horses, man, we know there's 5 of them, but the cross step for Jade Lady work shuttle, and we just kind of use it. Usually comes after pot the horse's mane, right? So we sit back and we cross. This is just like we were doing earlier. We go forward, back, and forward. Now if we turn, we pivot, cross, and cross. Now we're in that rear corner. Now because if we're here, we do this, where the hand moves with the step. The pivoting side, if you watch, the hands stay, and then if I drop my hand, then I bring this hand in. So you coordinate the hand movements with the steps, but the sustaining of the position happens while you're doing your rotation. So in other words, when I'm here, I just hold this position till I get to here. So that's just changing the direction, and then you go to the hand movements, right? So when we're in this corner, like in the form, and I want to go to that corner, I steer myself into that direction, then I start to walk, and I do the Jade Lady work shuttle. If I cross over, it's a standard crossover, Jade Lady work shuttle, and I hold this position, then start to move my feet to bring me around, and then I drop my elbow, and step and step. So you have to build the timing. There's 2 pivots and 2 steps. It's when you're going around. So in other words, when you're 1, 2, there's your 2 pivots. Here's your step and here's your step. So it's 4 leg actions. The hand movements, when I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all you're doing is inserting this with the footwork again. And so if I'm here, you notice 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward, back, and forward. If I were to reverse the movement, that would be opposite, but we don't do it in the opposite direction. But that's exactly what happens. So your hands, when it does this, it's familiar with that. It just has to coordinate with the footwork. So you have to play around with it to find where your body's going. And when we think of pivoting, 1, 2, 3, 4, I went from there to there. The 45-degree line has already been programmed in the pivot into your feet, into your hips, into your torso, because it knows spatial direction. That's what you're developing when you go through your form. It's spatial direction. The regular way, then in you meet on Jade Lady Work Shuttle. Yeah. So if we were in this position, right? First corner is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second one is behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my step, and there's where the hands have to come in as the action. Then you go forward, back, and forward. So because you're looking at the walls, you can get confused. What we have to do is work within the realm of our own, body's understanding of where it's going. Because when I'm here, we know we're going over here. When I cross over here, I know I'm going over there again. So the foot would just do the same motions over and over again. But it just knows from this step to that. This, is turning, right? Then you cross over and you turn. This is in the kick. So that's the same kind of toe heel pivot. In the J Lady, we do 2 heel pivots. We do a heel pivot and a heel pivot. So this foot goes to that corner. So that's where you're looking for. And then you step. This goes here. Now, if I cross, then I'd have to do that too. But basically, the first 2 is the way you do it. It's that 45-degree pivot. From that corner to there, from that side to there. So it's 235-degree pivots as a direction. So yeah, so to work the footwork, you just have to do it over and over again, in your own space, sort of, and then it starts to, work through. All right, we got a bow. Okay, go. Up. What's that? What's that? Dancing with the Stars?